And that was Germany's top Lutheran Bishop, Heinrich Bedford Strom. And Your Grace, Archbishop Thabo Makgoba, you are the leader of the Anglican Church of South Africa. Explain to us the importance of Luther for the Anglican Church.
Thank you very much for having me. The importance of Luther for the Anglican Church is what I call the biblical ideals, that of freedom, that of courage, that of breaking the boundaries. He pointed us back to the gospel, that the gospel is not about being self-centered, but the gospel is about living for the others. And so he birthed what I call the ecumenical movement, like my friend Heinrich has just said on TV, that we now belong to one common humanity without worrying about being churchy. Mm-hmm. So that is the importance of the Reformation and Luther in particular.
Today, in the discussions between former President Barack Obama and Chancellor Angela Merkel, there was also a focus on the role of politics. Yes. What role has Protestantism played in politics today?
I think Protestantism played a very important role today, because it pointed us to the fact that we shouldn't worry about the dogma of the church or party political issues. We can't be partisan, but we should look at politics as matters of the city that impacts on every individual and on the earth in which we live. And so religion or faith must be worried about whether we live well, whether we are safe, whether somebody cares for us, whether we are properly educated, and whether the gap between the rich and poor is narrowed. So I heard that message coming out clearly. And a sense of responsibility to one another was also coming through as both a vocation by politicians and by those who call themselves faith people.
But you refer to dogma as well. Of course, tenets are not open for interpretation. There have also, of course, been clashes between how when it comes to homosexuality.
Yes.
Where does the Church stand on those slightly more controversial subjects?
Yeah, I mean, the Church is alive on those controversial subjects, because some will actually say dogma says don't allow. But there will be some who says we are all created in the image of God, and we reflect the image of God in spite of our own sexuality, and in spite of whether we're white, pink, tall, short, but we are God's children, and we need to celebrate the dignity of each person, and we need to celebrate the dignity of difference.
All right, Your Grace, Archbishop Thabo Makgoba, thank you so very much.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me. Thank you.